play an 0-3 Toledo. Probably do one more game for now, and then I can get stuff set up for when Maximum Football drops, and we might end up being incredibly sleep deprived. Because if it comes out, you know, not long after midnight, I'm gonna be up for quite a while. I just have to hope I don't fall asleep right before it does. No injuries to us, I think, still. Knock on wood real quick. They've got a right guard out, and we are decent. Our passing is one of the worst in the nations. Our rushing is one of the best in the nations. Makes sense. We're a run-first team, and overall we're doing all right. Top half in points scored and close to that in yards. The defense is doing okay. Almost top 30 in yards allowed, which is going to be beyond fantastic if we can continue something like that. Oh. Mark, do you just make a noise? Let's see if I can... if she hears the noise. And knows what's happening. I also think I need a louder speaker to play this. Might be. Play through the speaker. Play through the speaker? Let me try it again. Trying to get her to start running when she hears the noise. Oh yeah, it does. Park, did you hear the yeet? Did you hear the yeet? You get a treat. Oh, you are so cute. There's a treat for you, girly, because you heard the yeet. We want to start on defense. Let's see if our D can continue to just slaughter. Let's make our adjustments immediately. I'm hoping. See, the thing is, she already knows. Like, if I were to say in a higher pitched voice, if I were to say Kitty Candies, she would come running. In fact, she's giving me a look to begin with, but they come running when they hear that. So I know that they're able to associate it. They're not completely stupid, but trying to up it. Bring the generosity of others into their treat getting lives. We're going to start rushing 3 in this game. Thankfully, they're going to pass, although this quarterback... oh my gosh, what a what a terrible attempt. Carter Bradley. Oh man, I gave him all the room in the world, so guess we're going to be rushing 3 and having a QB spy. Because he took off immediately. I would imagine 0-3 for Toledo. They're probably not going to be a great team, so hopefully we can contain them. And, oh, I was in the spot for that one. Just didn't have the right angle to actually get the interception. Picks would be nice. Picks would be very nice. Kind of expecting a run here. 2nd and 10? No. We're a run first team. Quarterback's taking off. Oh my gosh, look at that over pursuit, but we forced the fumble. They're able to recover it. 3rd and 2. Oh, that would have been nice to get an early turnover. That's why you don't let your quarterback just take off all the time. He's playing against a team of giants. He's going to get popped eventually. 5 wide, that's good news for us. Should be a little bit easier to defend. Did not expecting him to take off running. And, oh, he's able to fall forward. I'm honestly fine if he wants to keep taking off like this, because he will fumble again. Ooh, popping my back. I got like old man back this today. Like something's tweaked in it. It hurts. Oh, come on, Bray. Chaz, you can't get destroyed like that. It could have been a tackle for the loss. He's trying to become an award winner. Can't see him missing tackles like that. They continue to go to the air. 2nd and 11. 5 wide. And he's going to get sacked. Yeah. I have a feeling that if they continue to pass like this, Toledo is going to be starting the season 0-4. Things are not looking incredible to begin. They are 101 on their conversions, but I don't even know if he's really completed a downfield pass. He's had a couple that are not terrible, but he hasn't. Oh my gosh, he has a guy completely wide open. He has a couple guys completely wide open. He literally just like a 15-yard cushion on this guy. That's disappointing, to say the least. Maybe a run on this first down. No. This is a bizarre game so far. I don't know what to say right now. Second and 18. I'm sure that means we're going to see a wide open guy. I got to watch out for screens in this game. Or draws. So they're going to lose another yard. So it's like lose yards, big chunk play. Lose yards. Maybe we see a touchdown here. I'd like to hold him to a field goal. And if we can sack him and maybe push him back a little bit more and miss it, I mean, now it'd be about over a 40-yarder. No screen. No screens, please. It's a screen. I'm stuck on the block. Boone, can't do it. Berg, can't do it. They still lost a yard after breaking 2 tackles, so 4th and 20. You should see the field goal team come out. Decent defense. We're just going to block it. No need to return any of these. I don't expect us to ever get a hand on it, but we can try. And he bounced it? No, he just missed it. Thought it was going off the upright. It's a miss all the way, and son of a bitch. Number 2, Stanford. By 2 beats Oregon. CJ Verdell, not a great game. Broke 100 yards, but that makes me sad. I'm glad that Stanford's not having a great start to this season in real life. The Ducks got the win out of the way. It's been too long since Oregon has beat the trees, so I don't know. I think my Ducks have a decent chance of winning the Pac-12 this year. Not sure about going beyond Pac-12 play, but I think they can beat Washington. I hope they can beat Washington State. It's been a while. And Cal might be a test, but the Ducks have one hell of a defense. Man can hope. 2nd and 10, we're going to go back to the air. Kind of looking at Vandermeulen. He's going to be open. And we're going to go conservative tempo for most of this game. I think this is going to be one that could get a little bit boring as we maybe start to slaughter these guys. That's the goal, at least. Medley, keeping it again. Taking a hit, getting 9 yards. And just moving along. Chugging along, really. We're like a freight train at this moment for Toledo. I don't think they're going to be able to stop us, especially Owen Thompson to get the carry up the middle, right? 6'8", 200-something pounds. It's a lot of man to stop between the tackles. See if either him or Medley is going to keep this, and yeah, it's Thompson again. Makes a nice move, but it's a good tackle. Great job from the safety to hold on to the big running back there. Even if he lets that go, it's not going to be a touchdown. We're too slow for that sort of play. Eddie Vandermeulen's going to come in motion. This is to the short side, so kind of risky. I'm glad that one just gets handed off up the middle. We're just slowly marching our way down the field. I think this is how a lot of this game's going to go. A lot of runs, burn a lot of clock, and hopefully see a solid victory. Maybe a shutout if we're lucky. You think Manning can Be successful on the fade here. Ooh, I'm not going to throw it. And that's just going to hit the ground. This was your NCAA Player of the Week last week. Good old Benny Medley. Benny boy. See if Garen Vincent does something. Another triple option. Keep the clock moving with these at the very least, and this should be a touchdown. Completely untouched. I like that kind of play. 14 yards for the touchdown, and Giraffes again have taken the lead. Something that's happening a lot, but also not enough. Stupid Alabama game. We should have been in the Natty. Navy beats Temple by 2. It's a really interesting score, 25-23. Very uncommon football scores right there. Curious to know what the scoring would look like for that. I'm gonna just be like stalking the Max Football Twitter right now. When it launches, I need to get the fucking PS4 ready. I need to bring it in here and get it set up with internet and everything. Make sure the Elgato works well with it. It'd be real upsetting if it doesn't want to stream well. 2nd and 3. I don't like 2nd and 3. I don't like it when teams run on me. I really don't. I would almost always prefer passes. All day to throw. Oh my gosh. I don't like that kind of pass though. Devin Maddox, 15 yards downfield there. 4 of 5 passing right now for Carter Bradley. Near midfield. This is going to be a run, and that might be a touchdown. Do we have enough to stop him? Huh. Bryant Koback. He was a little bit injured earlier in the game, but he was. Well, maybe he got the wind knocked out of him because he's immediately back out. And 41 seconds. I thought for sure that was going to be a handoff, so I bet on it. But thankfully, we were able to break that pass up. 2nd and 10. Stops the clock, but you know that'll happen. I really want to pick in this game, if not multiple. I don't think that's me being too greedy. Quarterback's going to take off. I tried to tee off on him with Newberry. I'm lucky he slid down because he could have got probably a first down, if not more. After the slide. I completely whiffed. But 3rd and 7 is what he's going to be stuck with. He's going to want to take off again. And he juked me by getting stuck in the pocket there. Oh, I over-pursued. We gotta hope that we put him in the same spot as last time, where we can just back him up from here. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Probably gonna give up a field goal is what it looks like. No shutout seems to be on the table. Clock's gonna run out in the first quarter, so not really sure why they're trying so hard to get this play off. Gonna go into the second quarter up 7-0, and gosh, that's a disappointing throw that we just saw there, but decent showing from the defense. We've given up 110 yards of offense already, which is not good. But I guess what is good is that they haven't scored. Knock on wood, because they've got a 1st and goal. Right, Clark? Man, she hates me. I'm tempted to blitz, but I don't think it'll go well. So we're just going to focus on the running back and hope that we can get to him. Ooh, this is risky. It's an option, and ooh, we swallowed it up. I hit the gap perfect. It's a loss of 3 for Toledo. And no, I'm still worried about go back, but this could be the same play. It's another option. Berg slows him enough for Blalock to get there. And now 3rd and goal from the 5. There's no way they're going to try to run it here, right? Should be a pass. Could be a counter. Could be another screen. But they're going to go back to the option. Oh, and I missed. They just ran back-to-back-to-back options. And it works out for them. Good for you, Toledo. That makes me sad. Get the extra point as well, so tied up. 6:15 left in the half. We may be able to burn out the entire clock over here, but it's not guaranteed. Kingsley Manning with his first attempt returning this season. I think it's his first attempt. It's decent. We get up past the 25. Could have been a lot more. If we're going to return a kickoff for a touchdown, I think he's our best option. But it's going to have to be just the most wide open return that you've ever seen, where he's going to have to break a whole lot of tackles. Ooh, Thompson with a big run. He can't pick up the right blocks, but cross midfield just like that. And gosh, we might end up scoring a lot quicker than I'm expecting. We're already at their 44. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to throw up a bomb here. Nehemiah Bobo has got this. All the way. Oh, that. Did I throw off my back foot on accident? Because. Yeah, I did. That wasn't anywhere near what I was trying to throw to. A little disappointing. I'm just so bad at passing in this game. It's, like, honestly kind of incredible. 2nd and 10. Thompson, that looked like a face mask. They're not going to call it. He got up complaining about it, so obviously I'm not seeing things. And 3rd and 4. We're in 4-down territory, so we're just going to hand it off up the middle again. Thompson will get the call. And, oh, he got rocked. He got absolutely rocked. Nick, thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good night. That's good to hear. It's always the goal. We're going to go with the fullback dive here on 4th and 4. I'm curious to see if this maximum football is at all good. And we're not going to convert that. That was a terrible play call. Oh, man. This is bad news. More talkative. Goodness. Got me worried. Dealing with plenty as it is. That's a good run on 1st down for Toledo. See ya, man. And, man, we're going to have a hard time if they're going to continue to just run all over us like this. Montoya can't get there. Oh, no. It's just another 9 yards. Time to, I guess, start blitzing? I'm not really sure what I can do here that's going to be good for us. Our pass D is always, I think, going to be better than our run D. Especially because we can't seem to tackle running backs very easily. Another 1st down. Toledo's in good field position. Already at the 35. Call this a run to the left. Into that stronger side. And no, it won't be. All day for the quarterback to throw. He decides to dump it off, and oof, we pop. Absolutely pop the tight end. He went probably 5 yards through the air. Now 2nd and 9. I just feel like we're going to see Kovac run again. Probably to the edge. We're there to hit him at the line. I kind of got lucky getting through the blocks. 3rd and 9, you got to expect maybe they pass it. We'll try the cover 2 sink and see if that helps. Try to defend that 1st down line a little bit better. Watch for the screen, of course. And it is a screen. I'm a little late to react, but we're going to get them for a loss. Force the field goal attempt with 3 minutes left in the half. And hopefully they just miss this. From the 35, 40, this is a 52-yarder. I don't think that they're going to have the leg to get under this one. Heard a knocking. I was a little bit worried since it's 10 o'clock at night and nobody ever comes here. Just a cat in the litter box. 2:41, we got to get something going. before the half. It'd be kind of embarrassing if we don't have the lead. I'm just going to yeet this one up for Manning, and he's going to come down with it. I'm getting a little bit better. The more I continue to play this game again, getting back into it, the better I am at positioning my wide receivers in open space, and we're able to hit Manning deep downfield for a first down. And now we can bring him in motion as the pitch man on this. And hopefully Bobo can just hold his block. We can spring our man free here. And Manning. Gosh. Bobo with the terrible blocking. That should have gone for a lot more than 3 yards. Can't juke out the guy that he needs to. And instead, we're going to have a 2nd and 7 just across the 30. Manning could have a one-on-one out on the edge, or Bobo. And Nehemiah starting to make up for the missed blocks. The nice 18-yard reception. 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. We should be able to score, and I think we're going to give Bobo another chance here. Yeah, he's going to be the pitch man on this triple option. See if Manning can hold his block. Who's the better blocking receiver is the question here. And the answer is they're both terrible, but Bobo's able to make a man miss and go 12 yards for the touchdown. It's going to give us a lead. It should be bigger than it is, but with 1:23 left in the half, hopefully we can contain Toledo and then get the ball to start the third and just extend what we've already started to build. Pippin, come here. What are you crying for? Pippi! No one ever gets to see Pip on the stream. Maybe she'll come and hang out for a second. She's going to be very confused by the corner bet. (14-7), 1:23. Come on. They're going to be passing, right? I feel like they absolutely have to pass if they want to score here, so we're just going to sell out for that. Maybe get an interception. We forced a fumble earlier in the game, but we couldn't recover it. And, oh my gosh, quarterback's going to scramble. I love that. It allows us to tee off on him with linebackers. And they take, I think they may have taken a timeout there. Yeah, so they really want to score, and with all 3 of our timeouts as well, there's a chance that we get this. Nehemiah Bobo is he's just a man. He's on a mission. Who's got that pick? It's, I don't know. You know, when you come from a simple background like Nehemiah, you know, obviously with a name like Nehemiah Bobo, he's maybe a little hickish. But when you live a simple life, the more complicated things can sometimes come easy to you. It's just like natural instinct. Chasing down feral hogs or something. They're going to throw that away. We've got a chance to return the punt with 1:09 and all our timeouts. I'm kind of thinking maybe there's a chance that we score again, even if it's just a field goal. We should have a decent chance for Manning to get some semblance of a return here. He doesn't have the speed that I would like to get around the corner there, but still 12 yards. We've got 59 seconds, 3 timeouts, and we're starting just across midfield. So I'm going to open it up with a 4-vert to start. See if we can hit Bobo. Or Manning maybe, or Vanderbilt. There should be a one-on-one somewhere. We're going to give it to Bobo. And there's the interception. I knew it was coming eventually. Oh man, throw those deep balls. It's so difficult to get your guy into the actual position when the AI doesn't want to jump and grab him, and son of a bitch. We the first 2 seasons of this dynasty, we have managed to throw 70 total interceptions, as they almost gave us the ball back on another forced fumble. Take timeouts. I want to try to force a turnover here. But so far this season, I don't think we're on pace to throw 35 interceptions. So everything should be okay. All right, 2nd down. Try to stick with a man. Oh, come on. Tackle him. 3rd and 4 now. Man, that guy had a weird run. 6 of 10 passing for Carter Bradley. Would love to see a pick. I just don't think it'll happen. They're just gonna put it on the ground. Okay, we might see them take a timeout now. Yeah. Typically, if the AI has a decent play near the end of the half, that's all it takes for them to decide to start going for it. Just have to hope we don't let them get into field goal range. And looks like we might be all right. We only have one timeout left, and they only have one timeout left, so I think both teams are going to be okay letting it go to the half. We will get the ball to start the second, so that's good news for us. All day to throw. He's got to find a man open, yeah. Now, oh, this could be a touchdown. Oh, no. Chaz can't get the tackle. That's a 1st and goal with 11 seconds. Oh, that's brutal. We're going to bring some pressure in case they run it. But with one timeout left, this could be very interesting. You say run to the left. No, it's a pass. Someone's got to be open, right? All day to throw. Hendricks. Nice shot on the quarterback. They take their final timeout, and I think we're going to see just a field goal attempt here, which really sucks. Take the timeout because every once in a while it'll ice in the first half, just very rarely. And let's see if we can maybe block this. Not sure how, but never know when a miracle can happen. Can't plan for them. Ooh, we got pretty close to that. We had 2 guys get through the line, and they were diving when the ball was kicked. And I don't expect a whole lot here. If it's short, we'll try to return it. But Kingsley Manning just doesn't seem like the guy who has the speed to take that to the house, although he did do a decent job and broke a tackle. But 14-10, it's kind of a disappointing lead going into halftime. We can't complain a whole lot. And Manning will get another chance. I like this. This is my favorite spot to field a kick. It's Manning. Ooh, I almost stepped out of bounds. That's looking good. There will be. I think he might be a junior. I hope he's not a senior. If Bobo's a senior, I'm gonna be sad, but this doesn't seem like it's the Heisman year for him. He got started a couple games too late, as Medley does a nice job picking up 10 there. Bobo knows. I fucking love that. In the Road to Glory that I just kind of play in my off time when I'm not streaming, my quarterback on the Ducks that I play, computer generated, is named Bo Jackson. And there's Garen Vincent, looking good, and JK. Well, the reason that everybody looks tall on my defense is because they are all tall. They're all tall on my offense as well. Admissions at the Western Arizona University do not allow anybody who's below 6'7" into the school. It's a tough recruiting restriction sometimes. And every once in a while, someone somehow makes it through the cracks. But once they get on campus, they're forced to drink the tap water, and even if they're below 6'7", they hit a weird growth spurt pretty quick. But something about the water in Lake Havasu City, Arizona causes all sorts of weird mutations among the players. It's too bad we can't find something that makes them fast, because they are all so slow. So we just are a rumbling freight train. Oh my gosh. Ethan Lyrer, the 6'10", 280-pound fullback, got sent up in the air. Not really sure how that happened, but it happens. Got a 2nd and 5. Looks like maybe he's injured. The 3rd stringer Huff is in. I don't think we've seen Huff at all this year. Medley gets nothing.
No gain on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 5.
Gotta throw it here. I don't like throwing the football because we throw a lot of picks. Gonna keep repeating the stat in case in case somebody hasn't heard it, but the first 2 seasons we have thrown 35 picks and then 35 picks. So our goal was less than that on this year. I think we're doing all right. We've got a couple going into our 3rd game here, with one in this game as well, but kind of on a Hail Mary at the end of the half. So if our quarterback can, you know, limit his career interceptions to under 80, that would be incredible. Not doing a great job so far. He has set a record, though, in the NCAA for most picks in a season at 35, so that's incredible. As Travis Thompson gets into the end zone, nice little touchdown run, burning a decent amount of clock off of the start of this 3rd quarter, and get up to a nice 11-point lead. I would like it if the defense could come up with a good stop here, because it's been kind of disappointing what they've played so far. I'm going to see if maybe we can force these guys to return it by kicking it up higher. More hang time, put it in a lucrative spot, and see if maybe we can stop him before the 25. Oh, or if at all. We are lucky that he stumbled. That could have been bad. I have no idea how to say that name. It's like Christian Stringer. Interesting. It's not good. He watches, I don't know. He watches me. He's a regular in the stream, I guess. It's not just this dynasty that I've been throwing picks. I'm a master at throwing the interception. And it's like 2.6 picks per game. Just not a good stat. It's a fumble. Again, we forced 3 fumbles, but we haven't been able to recover a single one. Oh, that's rough. I don't know how that one popped out other than he just had bad ball security. But 3rd and 16, we're going to hope to contain, and got to watch out for the screen, as always, on 3rd and long. And no, there should be a pass. And, oh my gosh, what is that soft defense? The safety just watched him. He didn't start moving until way after it was too late. I'm telling you, this defense is streaks of brilliance followed by a lot of sadness. Real rough. Second and 8. Could be a run, and oh, come on. Don't give him that stiff arm animation. He got 5 yards when we hit him. Maybe a yard past the line of scrimmage. Our like 300-pound lineman isn't able to knock him down, which is never good news. Let's watch the running back here and hope that they don't go to the ground. Quarterback's going to take off, and we're going to be there to sack him. School record for sacks in a game. I'm curious who they're crediting. Miguel Wesley. 5 tackles for loss, and 3 of those are sacks, so he's having one hell of a game. We'll force the punt, assuming they don't fake it. And then we can get ourselves into the 4th quarter with this next drive. I don't know why. It does not feel like it's, my time at least, it's only not even 10:30, I should say. It feels a lot later than that. I wish it was. The later it is, the closer we are to new college football experience, no matter how bad it may be. And Medley, good blocking. Good way to start your drive. Crushing some clock, get past the 30, and now we can just burn our way into the 4th quarter. And you know, even if this game ends up being a little bit close, a win's a win. And yeah, it sucks because like a lot of times I want to stream earlier in the day, but it's hard for me to get on at a more reasonable East Coast time. It really does complicate things. I would say, just based on the people who are active in chat, Majority of them are Central or East Coast.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
I don't know if there's anyone that's active that's on the West Coast really. And then it's like 90% fans of teams from Florida. It's like ridiculous. It's like Florida and Miami and UCF. Absolutely crazy. This should be the last play unless we get a first down of the 3rd quarter. Okay, Ben. Okay, Ben. That's just rude. He's averaging 8 yards per carry. And thankfully, we will get to go into in the 4th. I'm not forgetting Florida State. Just there's not as many Florida State fans as there are of the other schools. Good old Slick Willie. As a maybe irrational, or it might be irrational, but as a Ducks fan, it feels great to see Willie Taggart struggling at Florida State. Just didn't leave Oregon on the greatest terms. Medley, again, just a huge run. We'll slide down, keep it safe, keep it in bounds. It's hard to burn clock when you're moving so easily. We're perfect in the red zone so far, so I'd like to keep that as we're going to give this one to Thompson. And one of the things about staying on the field so long, keeping their defense out on the field, is that by the end of the game, as long as we have our starters in, our starters, you know, have enough energy to be in, we eventually just start breaking just, you know, 5+ yard runs on almost every down, especially against a team like Toledo. Thompson with the nice juke sets us up for the 1st and goal, and it's just another 13 yards casually. He's over 100. I'm pretty sure Medley's over 100. We got to be one of the best rushing teams in the nation. You know, 301 yards, and most of it is on the ground. Untouched. We'll dive afterwards because diving is always fun. And here we go, 28-10. I would have liked to have scored 50 in this game, but we just kind of struggled for a bit and got to the point where I wanted to get out of there. It was a 4-minute and 20-second drive. We're blazing these fools. And San Diego State up on Utah State. That would be an upset and good news for us in the conference race. We want to be all alone at the top of the conference, or at least our division, so that we can, you know, have a more guaranteed shot at the conference championship game. Gives us an extra game to play on the season, which could mean an extra chance to move up in the rankings. If we're not going to get to the Natty, we better at least get ranked. That's my thought. And we are close to going up 3-1 on the season, which would be our best winning percentage of all time. Montoya does a good job of stopping that one. Do that. Another screen. Coker, nice hit. And just double checking to make sure that my game hasn't come out. It will surprise me, I know it. 3rd and 11. Could be another screen. These guys have done stuff like that in the past. And yep, there it is. I couldn't really get to it, but Kopak gets drilled. It's a loss of 4th and 15, and that was a hit. Quarterback threw a bit of a suicide route at him there. Be pretty pissed off. Let's move Chaz Bray back. Future All-American as far as I'm considered. Chaz, nice job holding the block. Kingsley can't get a whole lot, but 7-yard return's better than nothing. 4:28 on the clock. You know, we could end the draw, or we could end the game on this drive if they didn't just continue to give up a ton of yards per play. They made it somewhat difficult on us. It would be looking good. That was a self-tackle. We still got 4 yards.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
Ugh. want 9-yard carries right now. I want just consistent like 3 and 4s, but they're being rude to me. They're forcing me to take stuff like this. Another 1st and 10. Another carry for Thompson. It's another huge one. Stop it, guys. Come on, just get a defensive stop. Please. 3:18 on the clock now. Granted, we shouldn't be able to score before this clock runs out, but you never know. Lyrer is in. I'm going to kick this a little bit to the outside, and then just, oh my gosh, he bowled over 3 defenders on that play. That's what 6'10", 300, or 280 pounds will get you. So you said goodbye, and I'm coming through at the same time. Almost 2 minutes left now in the game. Lyrer going to get another carry up the middle, and you know, he did a good job of drilling the linebacker there, but the linebacker was able to bring him down with him. So 3rd and 4. See, that's what I'm asking for. Give me some sort of 3rd down where I've got to try to convert it. 0-1 trap. Same play as last time. This time Lyer's got the 1st down and a little bit more, so that should be the game. I don't think it's possible to win at this point. I really don't think there's enough time. And we're just going to keep running up the middle. I'm not a fan of taking knees when I could be getting stats for my boys. Well, if we score at this point, we score. It's a free 25 XP.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
But yeah, if we would have taken the knee, we wouldn't have gotten that 50 XP for the 350 plus offensive yards. So when you've got a slower coach progression, all the XP matters. So Lyrer gets us to a 3rd and 3, and that'll be the final play of the game. No touchdown this time,
That makes it 3rd and 3.
but a beautiful record. 3-1 with a loss to Alabama as the only loss. Maybe no natty on year 3 for the Giraffes. But we're already halfway to bowl eligibility at like week 5. Which is great news. The sooner we get there and the more wins we get, the better bowl game we can play, the better opponents we can play, the higher our prestige will go, and the better tall people we can recruit. Because as it stands right now, not every tall person wants to come hang out with us. Just a lot of them. Interesting games. Not really. Nothing spectacular on the upsets. We did lose the turnover battle, which is the one thing that we try to do in every game is win that. And just 1 touchdown per quarter is enough to win that game, so no problems. Ben, not as great of a game as he had last week. But how about Miguel Wesley, the left end? 5 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. If he's not a player of the week, at least in the conference, I'm gonna be stunned. 3 sacks and 2 forced fumbles is pretty incredible. And we've got a game at home against Hawaii for who knows when. Maximum football coming out if it's good enough, which it won't be. We could just never see the Giraffes again. Or we'll just see them at some point tomorrow when we get tired of maximum football if it's terrible. I guess we'll find out. It partially for the payday, but it's kind of we think we belong, not rationally, but the school thinks they belong in a national championship, and so you got to schedule good teams. I mean, we were competitive. We were tied into the second half this year, and last year we started the season with a win over number 6 Texas, and then had the lead against Alabama into the second half. So it's possible, but no, it's not always going to happen. A lot of guys ready to visit, and Hybrid is still undefeated in our hearts. That's really all that matters, right? It's not really all that matters, but I can tell myself that. Championship contender rating, 50, so we moved up a whole 3 spots from beating a shitty Toledo school. And somehow Akron is considered better than us this year. Got a higher ceiling than them, though. How about the players of the week? Hybrid, I don't know if you noticed, as we were scammed. Okay, 3 interceptions is a pretty solid game. Week 1 doesn't matter. Week 2 doesn't matter. But week 3, Benjamin Medley with the NCAA Offensive Player of the Week. It's one hell of a game. And we only have 4 interceptions. Only 4 interceptions through 4 games. We're on track for 12. If we can cut that down a little bit, we could get below 10 on the season. I just have to play really smart. Or I should say really safe. Even though our completion percentage is way lower. We do have an 80-yard touchdown bomb to Kingsley Manning. Listen, he's grown. He wanted to declare for the draft at the end of last year. We told him to stick around because he wouldn't regret getting his degree in it. I guess he took that seriously, and he's been hitting the books. It doesn't seem quite as stupid. Recruiting-wise, it seems like we're going to get the 79 overall Justin Dodd. It's a gem of a tight end, and he can actually tackle. And we were in the lead with, AJ Clark. So 2 really good defensive ends are going to show up, it seems. And actually, I'm going to start taking some points away from them because unless Washington and Georgia decide that they want to go crazy, might have those guys. Some of these other players are going to be hard for us to wrangle in, and we'll probably just leave points in them for a week, even though I'm pretty sure that's mostly lost causes. Offer some scholarships because if you're highly rated, you need to look good. And uh-oh, Tiger, that's dangerous. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get David, but we'll put points into him anyways. Chris Ross commits to Wake Forest, and we're in the lead with Hugh Towers, putting 50 points a week into him. We can cut that down to 25. Oh, I'm sure that helps a lot. Good old fucking Hugh. Oh. Oh, listen, I gotta make Hugh think that he's special, and that there's a couple of schools fighting for him. All right, if I just immediately give him the offer and make him feel like a princess, he's gonna show up to campus. He's gonna be overweight. He's not gonna want to work. I've got to make him think that he's lucky to come to Western Arizona at 7 foot and slow as shit. I would never make things easy on a guy like him. Good old 40 overall. 48 on the Spark score. That's pretty rough. There's Spark score for these boys. 63. It's not great. 66. Couple of gems there. Couple of gems. I still can't believe that one fucking guy who got hybrid. That's just absolutely bizarre. 81 overall, fucking huge gem. Unfortunately for you guys, the Toledo game is going to be the last one for now, because right as maximum drops, I gotta figure that out and get it, looking beautiful. But I need to take a break. It's our last game. Fucking stupid ass Stanford beats Oregon. I don't even want to live in this universe. And obviously at the top of the Heisman is the Bama running back that cooked us. Why does that? This is blue as shit. Bama, Clemson, Georgia, Notre Dame, and Penn State. Give a chance to the underdogs, my guys. Just uncool. This guy could almost be a really good quarterback for us. 6'5". I mean, Ben Medley's a 93 overall as a redshirt junior, so he's better, but you know, things is things. Ben, one of the nation's leading rushers. He's averaging like 10 yards per carry, essentially. Tackles don't matter because that's going to happen. Wesley had 3 sacks last week, so he's in the top 10. And Chaz, he's fallen behind on picks. Needs to get his ass in gear, and then we've got a decent kick, I think. Pretty sure we hit like a 50-yarder, unless that was last year, I guess. 44. Good for a top 40 spot. Gosh. Well, I gotta go get shit set up and fucking figure out how I'm gonna make this maximum shit work. Hope that it comes out within like the next few hours. So there's a chance that I'm on within, you know, by midnight my time is when I'm assuming the earliest it could be out. Or sometime in the morning. But we're gonna hop off for now, take a break, try to get our eyes used to the fact that the new Twitch shit even exists. And yeah, I'm out on the West Coast. But oh yeah, night mode. It's everything that can be night or dark mode is like fucking. I just last night downloaded the new iOS update that includes a dark mode for my phone, and I was just like, oh, instantly at peace. Let's see. So Lakers 20, Gart and Quiche, thanks for the follows, and then Tiger, thanks for the sub. Unless what I'm seeing is incorrect, we are one follow from the 200 mark. So that's pretty cool. I have a feeling it comes with maximum sometime tomorrow. And he's actually a ham. Cats, if she was awake, she would thank you for the kitty candy. Kind of perked your ear by saying that. And then Hybrid, thanks for bringing all your boys over. Yep. Maybe girls, but yeah, appreciate it. I don't think there's anything else to say right now. Well, I mean, you did get the bed moved over. I'm not gonna guarantee that it stays there for long, but it's not moving in the next couple hours. Yeah. I can't think of anything else. We've got a decent start to the season, and the Natty is probably off the table. I don't think it was ever on the table. Decent team. We just need to figure out how to pass, and that's on me. Maybe we learn in the future. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it a lot. And wherever you are, have a good night or have a good morning, and see you later. Hopefully, in a couple hours. Adios. Is Hybrid on? Can't. Oh my gosh! If it let me raid Hybrid. If it let me. Who am I rating? Duke Star. Alrighty. Set up. I'm assuming it's this guy and just chatting. With the D and the star logo. Cool. Well, looks like it's set up. So, yeah, thanks guys. We'll go hang out with this guy.